And what's going on, guys? In this video we're going to talk about relocating to Perth, Western Australia. We're going to dive into transportation, suburbs, community knowledge, what it's actually like to be based here, all that to come, plus much more. Make sure you stick around to the end. Let's dive into it. What is going on, guys? Welcome back to yet another episode here on this channel. If you're new here, my name is Benjamin Harding and I upload videos just like this one on my personal experiences, and these normally contain things of all things travel and lifestyle. If this is by all means an interest to you, then consider subscribing. I just want to say real quickly, thank you so much to all of the new people that have subbed to this channel and everyone that's subbed so far. It just means that I have the opportunity to be able to share my content and my assistance and my help and my advice with more people, and in doing so I hope you guys get more value out of these videos, and which helps you on your ongoing journey wherever you go for your travels. Catch you guys up to speed, here we go. So obviously you guys know that I was in Darwin in Northern Territory for like 10 months. I've been searching for the ability to relocate to another state. Before I come to Australia, before I started up for 2 years, I wanted to try and tick off every state that I wanted to see. We did Victoria, we did Queensland, we did NT, and now obviously here in WA. I'm here for the foreseeable future because I really want to immerse myself on seeing what the West has to offer. I'm currently down accommodated in a place called Burns Beach, which is where we are right now. Just from personal preference, I am a person that loves, one, the countryside, and two, the coast, which from being here over the last week or two is the perfect location for not only my happiness but also where I kind of want to thrive and where I want to be for the future and the foreseeable. So let's talk about suburbs and specific locations. So on the west coast, obviously you've got Perth, which is inland in the city. Starting at the north suburbs, going my way south, we've got Burns Beach, which is where I am right now. Going further down, I hope I pronounce this right, Luca. A bit further down, you've got like Hillary's, you've got Joondalup, you've got Currambine. These are not in all in order, but they're close to each other. And then further down, you'll go towards Mullaloo, and then Scarborough, which Scarborough seems to be one of the bigger like locations, bigger destinations. But literally also nice and chilled, relaxed, easygoing. And then if you go a bit further down, you get towards more like that Fremantle place, and then Rockingham. So let's talk public transport. In order to get here to Scarborough, I first had to jump on the train from Joondalup, follow that train on the way to Perth, but get off at a station called Glendalough, and then get a bus from Glendalough station here to Scarborough. Annoyingly, there's not any like public transport like buses or trains that go straight down the coastline. You have to go more inland to where Joondalup City is, and then take that way to come here. One thing I've noticed though is that there are like, in terms of the trains, it's just basically like a tube sort of service where it goes one way forward and one way backwards. There's a variety of different lines you can jump on. One of them was Joondalup line, another one was a Mandurah line, a Fremantle line, and then there's a few other ones on there as well. They all take you into the Perth Underground in the city over there. To make it nice and easy for myself this morning, I just basically bought a day rider pass, which allows me to jump on the trains and the same buses and just to do it all together in one, and that cost me I think $9.60 this morning. Alternatively, to get around, you could obviously do Ubers, taxis. They do have also the Noron scooters here in Scarborough, but they do cut off when you go further north to a place called Waterman's Bay, so it's limited to the area around here. And then that brings me on to the weather. So as you can see, it is blue skies all around me, sun's nice and out. We're currently in May at the moment, so we've got one more month I believe left of autumn, then we'll be in the winter. In terms of temperatures, even though it's like these blue beautiful skies, it is quite cold in the morning, normally around about 12 degrees, and then normally through the midday it'd be like 21, 22 degrees. But I still think that is a bloody gorgeous temperature, to be honest. Especially coming from like 35 each days with mad humidity. So talking about the cost and budget of things, since being in the West, I've realised that the pricing is very similar to all the other states I've been, whether it be like Darwin, Brisbane, and Melbourne, all these big cities. It's all roughly the same. One thing I have noticed is though that once you've got like a good wage coming in with the Aussie jobs over here, it's made it more easier for me to enjoy myself and travel Australia from being on the wages over here, than coming from a different country and using that money with the exchange rate. And yeah, good way of saving money when you relocate into another state is basically do a weekly shop at the local supermarket. Mine is Woolies down the road. I pretty much get all the goods, fruits and veg and everything like that. And then when I do go out, when I'm doing my exploring and stuff, I do have like one meal out. So instead of eating out full time, it's you're balancing it, you're mixing it, and you're kind of treating yourself where you can, and still you're budgeting and you're saving money that way. So that's all good. And whenever I go to a new place, whether it be new city, new state, new country, I always have that mindset where first impressions will tell me kind of like my instinct of if I'm going to like it here for the future or if it's going to be for me. My first impressions of the West were absolutely unreal. I vibe this place. I think it's quality, just because from what I've seen, it ticks the majority of the boxes. As I said, the coast and with where it's located, and kind of what kind of suits for me. With the amenities here, you've got loads of nice local attractions. I visited a nice few places in Hillary's. They had like a nice little waterfront beach area around there. Got a lot of community events going on, loads of shops, beaches pretty much everywhere you look, and a nice good bit of spatial areas for like roads, taxis, and good ways to get around. Another place that I really vibed, which was Scarborough. It's kind of like a small nice little city, but a coastal city. There they have like an amphitheatre, they have loads of restaurants, bars, a nice little hill area which you can, it's a good little lookout point up the north and down the south of the west coast. And I just feel that like the people here are a lot more chilled out, relaxed, and it's easy going. Like when I've walked up and down that coastal walk, people make eye contact with you and just say, hey, how's your day going? I'm like, yeah, sweet, not bad, yours, all good? Yeah, living the dream. But yeah, so with all that so far, doing pretty well. I've had the opportunity of staying with my mate Toby up at Burns Beach. That's wicked because it's an awesome time to spend with him. We're doing these amazing things in Australia, but then also because he's a local and he's lived here for like 3 years, it means that he's got such like great knowledge of all these places that he's already done and that he wants to show me, which I think is a beautiful thing. I think that's amazing. And as I've said probably in previous videos, the best things to do in those places, the hidden gems, the ones that not many people know about or tourists know about, is the ones that the locals know about. And I'm super looking, I know it's still early doors, but I'm super looking forward to trying these sorts of things, whether they come up in future videos, and to seeing what the West truly has to offer. So a few little bits of travel advice towards the end of these videos I'm going to throw out to you. The first thing I'll say is whenever moving to a new location, always keep an open mind. Just because you never know how different it's going to be compared to where you've just come from. And with that, I kind of like leave room for new feelings, new first impressions, and who knows, you may like that particular way of life that if it's different than the previous place. So that is one thing that I'll definitely kind of consider when moving to somewhere new. Another little tip I've got for you, which is try as many things as you can, any new things that come about. Obviously, you know, over the past 2 years I've lived in a variety of different locations, whether it be in the city, in the countryside, by the coast, and I kind of feel that when you've tried everything, you get to see a bit of contrast. I spoke about contrast in previous videos where you kind of you realise yourself what you kind of favour most, or what you more prefer to. One nice little tip for you, which is going to be the last one, which is enjoy some spontaneity. Now, before I come to this state, I didn't have anything booked, and I kind of feel a lot more free with not being so committed to doing loads of things in a small little amount of time. I kind of just see how obviously you want some things to do, but I just kind of gone at my own little pace, and I've thoroughly enjoyed it. This also gives you more opportunity. If things do come up, then you can say yes to them with not being bogged down with other stuff you need to do. And I feel that when you do that, you go at your pace, you know. So folks, that is all for me today with this video. Hope you guys have enjoyed watching. If you have, be sure to smash the thumbs up button. If you like this video, subscribe for more content coming soon, and we'll hopefully see you guys back in the next video, wherever we end up and wherever we get to travel together. Cheers guys, take care, all the best, see you soon.